live. Connection's good.
How much is it? Show me the connection speed.
I will, just a minute.
We've had a lot of problems.
And that came up, but I'm going to leave it as it is right now. Okay?
All right.
Very good.
Good morning and welcome to the Big Pumpkin 2024 live from Rochester, Minnesota. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in to today's quarterfinal action. Over Matamidi with 6 goals. Andover proved themselves into this as well. They beat Duluth East last night 8-7 in a shootout. Goaltender Isaac Crest with a great performance in the shootout. Christian French with the clincher. Christian had 4 assists yesterday in their 2 games. They also defeated Brainerd by a hefty score. We have our starting lineups and national anthems. When that is done, we'll drop the puck here from Graham 4. And the Big Pumpkin will be off and running in the winner's bracket. All right. Lineups read, anthem played. We're just a pep talk away from puck drop here at Graham 4 in Rochester, the home of the Mayo Clinic. Should be a really good hockey game. These next 4, or many think that Andover will face running time here. Tonka is really, really good, but you know what? Don't count these kids from Andover out. They got a coach named Brad Zinda, who's a competitor and a good teacher of the game and really understands how this whole thing works after coaching and reffing and having kids in the system. He'll do a nice job. They got some good players on this team. Let's see if the Huskies can come out after 2 big wins yesterday and put a scare into this juggernaut. Schultz flips one on. Crest covers it. 23 seconds in. And we'll get a face-off to his glove hand side. Isaac was our player of the game yesterday of that 8-7 saga over on rink 3. He said, "What do I do?" And I said, "Take your mask off and smile." And he goes, "That's easy. A lot easier than stopping shootout goals." There's Luke Talbot. Goes through some traffic, gets dragged down, draws a penalty. And the Huskies will go on the power play here in the first minute. Great effort there by the first-year Pee Wee, Luke Talbot, number 13. And Tuzagnot dragged him down. Good effort right out of the gate. Like I said, Andover, they'll play hard all the way through. They like the bright lights. Nash gets it. Cuts in. Wrister. And a glove save by Crest. No head coach for the Skippers today. Andy Brink out of town watching their oldest son, Bobby, play an NHL game or 2 on the East Coast. I haven't really looked at the Flyers schedule. All I know about this Flyers is they had 5 Minnesotans on their opening day roster. That's pretty impressive. A lot of which cut their teeth on rinks like this one here in Minnesota. Playing community-based hockey. We'll have 4 of them this morning. First one's here. Andover and Tonka. Schultz on the pressure. Andover not getting much out of the gates on their first power play. A minute to go in the minute-and-a-half penalty. Now it's back to the point. Christian French, who I mentioned earlier, had the big clinching goal for the Huskies. This one comes all the way down. Icing called. A couple icings. That's just basically telling you the ice is fresh. Not a lot of snow impeding the puck at this point of the day. The rinks, if you've never been to the Graham Complex, are really chilly. Well chilled, we'll call them. So the ice is nice and fast. Back to the point. Wrist shot. Hits some traffic, goes into the far corner. That wrister was by Wyatt Hargadine, who's got 4 points already for the Huskies. Hargadine brings it out. Slips it across to Peach. Peach crosses the line. Peach gets pushed to the ice. Now back up. Talbot, wrist shot. That one gets deflected, goes wide in the corner. Luke Talbot. He was a superstar at the squirt level last year, and he's already making his mark here at the PBAA level in Minnesota. Hargadine. Pushed off the puck. Not much for chances for the Huskies on that first power play. Gerlach rips it around. Saw Gerlach yesterday in the players box during a long delay. And Ray said to me, he goes, hey, can you say my name on your podcast? And I said, I don't know if I can do it on your podcast, but if you win today, you'll be on the broadcast tomorrow. So Ray gets his shout out here. Back to the point. On net, kicked into the corner and rimmed around by Jordan Corona. This one comes back to the point. It's neutral zone. Good regroup by the Huskies. This is Hargadine. Shot! Good opportunity there for the Huskies, and the skipper's a little sleepy. Back out, this is Stevens. Speaking of superstars at the Squirt level, Jack was our MVP at the Squirtacular as the Skippers won the Squirtacular for the second time in 3 years. Here comes Arden. Arden will take it wide. Sam Arden, wide angle shot, goes wide of the net, back out to the point. Ossendorf deflected off the puck. Now there's a scramble here in the Huskies zone. They'll be able to chip it out. Arden will pick it up. Arden to Tuzignot. Tuzignot dekes through two Huskies. He'll bring it north and south. He'll take it wide, deflected off the puck by Andover's Preston Ryan. Ryan gets tangled up with Tuzignot. I think Ryan's going to get called for a trip or a hook of some sort. No? Yes? Yes. And I could not see the referee call. We'll have to wait for Brad Soderberg, our PA announcer, to give us the official word. Chipping up his Hargadine. Nash to his backhand. He'll bring it up. He gets tripped up a bit by Hargadine. Chasing him now is Blake Nelson. Shot. Nash off the post and out. Hargadine gets on the wrong side of the puck. He finds Rose. Rose with a shot. That one goes off the glass. Back to the point. Nash saucers it low to Crowley. Crowley with a shot. Head hits the skate of Kappelhoff. And now the skipper's getting very comfortable. Nash with a shot. And a glove save by Crest. Holy smokes. A shooting gallery there by the Skippers. That was Caleb Schultz. Excuse me, I thought that was Nash. And a good save by Crest. Crest knocks the net off its moorings as he was making the save. Talbot chips it a little bit too hard. More of a chop than a chip. And they'll get an icing on the Huskies. 9:02 to go in the first. No score. 36 seconds to go on the power play for the Skippers. In front. Oh, good chance there for Rose. Knocked off the puck. Picked up by Sawyer Knox. Sawyer can't clear it. Picking it out is Nash. Nash with a backhander, long rebound, and a goal. Off the rebound in front. I'm guessing it's Crowley. Yes, it was. Carter Crowley on the rebound, and the Skippers take a 1-0 lead. Just way too much time for Nash in front of the net. He built that space himself with some good hands. Crest makes the save. Crowley sneaks in the back door on the man advantage and pops it in. That's 1-0. Crowley had a beautiful lacrosse-style Michigan goal yesterday. The YHH videographer, Matt Jasper, was lucky enough to catch. I wouldn't call it luck. He knows what he's doing. And we made him famous last night. Quite a few views on that one. Fed in front. Knox clears it. Now it's picked up by Sawyer again. We have two Sauer cousins playing in the Pumpkin this weekend. Stanley out there, number 6 for the Huskies. I saw his mother, Sarah, walking in. Good hockey family there. Sauer brothers. That played hockey at least. They have a brother, Craig, who played for the Gophers in the NFL. So quite the family of hockey brothers. Let me see. I got Michael, Kent, Kurt. We're all hockey players in the St. Cloud area. And out come the skippers, Sklatter. Rink-wide feed to Starkey. Starkey gets tripped up, and the Huskies touch it, and they'll go to the box again. And guess what happened last time Tonka went on the power play? Yeah, they scored, and it was quite easy they scored. 7:24 to go here in the first period. Crowley on the draw, gets it back to Nash. Nash to Crowley. Deeks gets pushed off the puck. Harding can't clear it. Schultz feeds it low. Get in front. Shot. Rimming it around. Oh, another good chance in front for Rose. He's knocked off the puck. Huskies clear it. That should be icing. It is. With 1:05 to go and 7 minutes remaining in the first. Huskies doing their thing. Playing gritty. Back to the point. Nash slides it to Tuzingnot. Tuzingnot to Crowley. Crowley spins. Feeds it low to Rose. Rose shot. Pops up high. Knocking it down is Kapeloff. This one cleared out. Tuzingnot on his backhand. Schultz to Nash. Nash, he'll storm in with ease. Shot, goal! Bar down and in. And Tonka takes a 2-0 lead. What a shot by Colton Nash. Just ripped one in the back bar. And it's 2-0. Some people need caffeine. Some people need Colton Nash. That woke me up in a quick spell there. Holy smokes, a jolt of a shot. Here come the Huskies back. Hargadine, he goes down. Picked up by LaFlamme. And taking it is Joseph. Joseph looks for Stevens. Stevens, the younger brother of Dean Stevens, who was the MVP of this tournament, I believe, 2 years ago. I saw Dean make an appearance here in the building. That's like rock star status. Dean Stevens is here. I think he was signing autographs down at a table in the lobby earlier. Rose can't control it. Picked up by Knox. Knox to his backhand. Finds Hargadine. Hargadine tries to clear it, can't. Stevens hops on it. He gets drilled into the boards and bring it out of the Huskies. Preston Ryan finds Blake Nelson. Nelson knocked off the puck. Good hustle there by Joseph. Jackson Joseph all over the Huskies' leading scorer in the corner. And now Joseph with it. Crosses the blue line. Does a little toe drag. Hargadine. This is not making that move on me. Sklatter. Slips it around to Arden. Arden can't get it out. Picked up by Talbot. Talbot through some traffic. Talbot shot. Fires just wide. Not sure Olsen got anything on that. Scorekeeper Brad Soderberg doesn't think so either. Here comes Talbot, takes it wide. He'll get one on net, I think, here. Nope. Rims it around, feeds it in front. Point shot for Sauer. Sauer shot. Save Olsen. Good body work there by Talbot. Talbot's just got so many skills. Loses an edge there, picked up by Arden. Arden will bring it on the Y side. Arden leans in. Feeds it through some traffic, goes into the far corner. Now Sauer, Stanley. Chips it out. Knocked off the puck. Here come the Huskies back. Talbot pushed off the puck. Denied by Brady Doan. And the Skippers are able to get it out. Here's Christian French. French looks to go long with it. That's not going to work. Intercepted by Schultz. In front. Goal! Guess who? That's Colin Nash. His second goal in the same period. He had 6 goals yesterday. That's 2 goals a period. He's got his 2 goals for this period. He's got 8 for the Pumpkin right now. Schultz leads Doan. Feeding it through. Right through, good chance here. Crowley pushed off the puck. Nash holds it, feeds it through the legs. Shot on, goal! Bar in! And a wrist shot and a pretty little pass by Colton Nash, excuse me. Right on the tape of Brady Doan. And Doan gets on the score sheet with 2:59 to go here in the first period. And Tonka is making a statement against a really good Andover team right now. Tuzingnot feeds it through. Sauer gets it down. Sauer's older sister Nora will face off, I believe, in St. Cloud today against her St. Thomas team. Will take on St. Cloud State. Nora spent some time this summer and last year working for YHH, so I got to know her on a personal level. What a sharp kid. And the middle brother, KJ, has done a little time for us as well. Fun family, just great people, those Sauers. Stevens feeds it back to Tuzignot. Tuzignot feeds it deep. Intercepted by Hargadine. Hargadine to Nelson. Nelson will chase down Tuzignot. Those two have played quite a bit of hockey against one another in summer hockey. Steered away. Nelson to Hargadine. Hargadine to his backhand. Now finds Nelson. Nelson to his backhand. Nice little spinorama there. Back to the point. This one hops the stick of Noxie. He's got it. Holds it. His pass is off the mark of here. Picking it up is Arden. Funny to watch Sam Arden with the blue breezers and the blue helmet. He played last summer for the Thieves out of northern Minnesota with the black helmet, black jerseys, black gloves. Now he's all decked out in royal blue. This is Ossendorf. Arden gets it from him. He takes it wide. Arden through some traffic, holding it, feeds it through, and Knox hits Rose in front of the net. I don't think he's going to get called for a penalty because at the same time the net came off its moorings, but had the ref not had his eyes peeled on that net coming off its mooring, I think, Knox could have got a penalty. Talbot, he'll take it wide. Feeding it in front. Back to the point. Feeding it wide. Goes over the stick. Now Sklatter with it. Arden. They'll go stretch pass on it. And the Huskies get it back. This one hops the stick of Peach. Peach, the leading scorer for the Huskies. 4 goals and 2 assists in his first 2 games. They could use him right now. They could use a goal. Just get a little life into the squad. 19.1 to go. Back to the point. Chipping it is Levante. Novotny, excuse me. Talbot, ooh, for French. We're off the heel of the stick, and that'll do it for the first. 4-0, Minnetonka leading Andover after 1. We'll be back here in just a minute on YHH.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Brewpub Lots Matza Pizza encourages the community pickup hockey game, honors the family that builds the neighborhood-known backyard rink, salutes the passion utilizing a frozen lake to play a game that's loved, endorses the stardom early mindset to build contenders, acknowledges the grit, determination, and competition of the sport, and applauds the coach that demands the before the sun comes up outdoor practice. Brewpub Lots Matza Pizza supports hockey anytime, anywhere.
We're back to live action. Novotny with it. Behind his net. Nash to Crowley. It's lost in the skates. And Schultz. Back in the corners. Crowley shot. Pops in the air. And this one goes out of play. With 13:31 to go. Here in period number 2. Both teams full strength. Well, Botany feeds it through, intercepted by Hargadine. Hargadine will take it wide on Tuzino. Wow, good hustle there by Braylon. Crowley will bring it up. Take it wide. Leans in. Nice move. Shot. Back door. Nash was there. In low shot. Steered wide. Battle along the wall. Nash holds it. Stick handles through. Tries to let the cannon go. Hits a stick and goes into the netting, and we'll get a face-off with 12:40 to go here in the second period. We got on the Minnetonka bench head coach today, this weekend, is Joe Brink. Joe played much of his youth hockey in the Chaska-Chan Association. Joe played in the Big Pumpkin at least 1 year for sure. And he had some good years in the Minnetonka Bantam system as well. And then I saw him play in the state tournament. He's got an assistant coach, former Gopher Mike Crowley on the bench, helping out with the Skippers this year. Nice pass across. Joseph looking for the back door, and it's all set up by Jack Stevens. They go in the near corner with it. Good breakout play there by Gerlach. Joseph finds Arden. Arden, good hands. Walks through a couple. He'll take it wide. Nice little feed to Rose. Rose with a snapper. And a good save there in the net by Crest. Isaac Crest with a save. Here comes Stevens. Stevens looking, holding, feeds back to the point to Doan. Doan's got a goal. Goes into the corner. Stanley Sauer. Pass intercepted by Ossendorf. This one comes out. This will come all the way down. Icing Wade was deflected by a Tonka defender. This one's intercepted. French shot. Save Olsen. Puck's loose in front. And the Huskies trying to get the lead cut down. This one comes out. Knox can't control it. Now Talbot. He'll try to stick handle through a couple. Can't get it loose. And dumping it in for the Huskies is Preston Ryan, second-year defenseman. And he's just a bit offsides. I think we're going to put a center ice face-off on that because Preston was at the center line. Peach wins the draw, gets it back to Knox. Man, Sawyer Knox looked a lot like his brother Dylan. Not a lot like his brother Weston. Weston was a little bit different player than those two. Sawyer and Dylan sure have a lot of the same characteristics. Crest can't catch it as it flies over the net. French tries to break it out, can't. Novotny shot, good shot. That kind of handcuffed Crest. This one comes out. Picked up by Ossendorf. Ossendorf to Walvatny. This one cuts through, intercepted by Knox. Heads up play there by Sawyer. Doan. Walvatny. Now Starkey. Starkey can't control it. That's going to go all the way down. And icing with 9:27 to go. The clock here in Graham 4 has a stutter, if that's such a thing. It's the strangest clock. Like, it'll be like 9:28. It'll freeze for 3 seconds at 9:28, and then next thing you know, it's 3 seconds. It pops to 9:25. So there may be an occurrence where the clock we catch a weird clock situation. It's happened a few times in big games here where people don't know, well, how much time is left? It's frozen. Someone stopped the clock. And like, no, the clock didn't stop. It just doesn't tick. And there's Colton Nash for the hat trick with 9:07 to go. Crest got a little bit screened, and Nash, you can't give him that much time and that much net to shoot for. And he's got his third of the game. And we are now in running time. Tuzignot. Feeds Doan. Doan gets it in. In front, shot. Crowley. And Nash gets his 4th of the game on a rebound from Crowley. And it's the Colton Nash show. It is the Colton Nash show. He's got 4 goals in the first half of the game. He may be tracking for more than 6 in this game. Arden gets the puck. Fed low to fed the middle by Rose. Picked off. Here comes Gerlach, taken away by Rose. Stevens go for the poke check. And taken away by Gerlach. Ray gets it, fires it in, goes just wide. Crowley gets an assist. This one goes all the way down. He misfired by about 6 feet on that one, and then he did the old, oh my God, I can't believe that was such a horrible pass. And we'll get a face-off to the blocker side of Graham Olson. Chugging into the corner is Peach. And the Skippers were able to get it out. Stevens clears it in. Ryan and Sawyer Knox will try to engineer a breakout. They do. Peach gets it in. And Arden rims this one around. Icing called for, but waved off. Knox flips it to Ryan. Ryan to Talbot. That hops his stick. Arden with it. Arden to Doan. Off the mark a hair. Here comes Talbot through some traffic. And Arden cuts him off. Talbot's stick gets caught under his armpit. And they get connected here, but not a lot. And out comes LaFlamme. LaFlamme goes down. We're going to get a penalty probably on the Skippers for a body check. LaFlamme got smashed a hair there. Oh, and Jack Stevens, the bruiser. The bruiser, Jack Stevens, called for body checking. Flam will take the draw. Nelson feeding it in front. The opportunity for the Huskies. Shot. Net comes off its moorings with 5:28 to go here in the second period. 6-0 lead for the Skippers. Hargadine to French. French to Hargadine. French. Shot on. Long rebound. Good chance there for Talbot. Just hopped his stick. French with a really heads-up play there. Very high IQ for Christian French. He's a first year, and they're putting him back on the power play on the blue line as a forward. That tells you what Brad Zinda's seen from Christian French 3 weeks into the season. Shot, Olsen, nice save. Talbot to Hargadine, wrist shot. Long rebound, good chance there for Nelson. Couldn't get a stick on it. Down low, Talbot. Talbot leaning in a little bit. This one comes back. Fake slapper by Hargadine. Nice little feed across ice to French. French to Nelson, off the stick. Skippers are full strength. Ossendorf finds Crowley. Crowley, little toe drag there. Loses his feet. Back comes Talbot. They've been out there a while. Talbot and Hargity have had a long shift. Way north of 90 seconds. Now Talbot gets a blow. Now Tonka will bring it out. Here's Crowley. His second trip up the ice. Looking to make a play. Everyone's getting a line change. Rims it all the way around. Nash tries to make a play on it. Can't. Puck comes down low. Targeting. Looks for Landborg. Landborg finds Nelson. Nelson takes it wide. Nelson will lean in. Down low, targeting, chases it, picked up by Nash. Nash will fire up the bus for Schultz. Schultz to Crowley. Crowley feeds it back in for Schultz. Stealing it at the last second is Kappelhoff. Kappelhoff's pass is fed out to center. Fed on, Crest makes the save with 2:35 remaining here in the second period. All skippers, 6-0. They have the lead on 4 Colton Nash goals. Cut in, shot, save Crest. Christian French gets it in the zone. Battling for it is Corona. Stevens to Rose. Rose with a shot, trickles, takes a funny bounce. Puck's loose. Feeds it across. Nice pass. Rose has a lot of time. That one hits off the top of the dome of Crest. And out come the Huskies. Gerlach's pass off the mark. Icing will be called with 1:16 to go. Literally, this clock goes every like 4 seconds. It's the strangest thing. Like we're at 106. Now we're at 102. 101. It's strange. It is the strangest clock. It's working now under a minute, but we're under a minute to go. Brad Soderberg with the way less than 1 minute remaining. Starkey, Ossendorf. He leaves it behind. Back to the point, Volvotny. Talbot and French with 21 to go in the period. Wrist shot, blocker saved by Olsen. Sklatter feeds it long to Starkey, can't get it, 10 seconds to go. Dumping it in is Ryan. And they'll chase it. Down low, wrap around, and a save by Olsen at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first. Second period, we'll be back here in a minute for the third. Tonka leading 6-0 over Andover.
Lots of matzo pizzas are made in the heart of America's Dairyland, Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Every brew pub pizza is made with the highest quality meat and veggie toppings. Then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. Snag a slice of brew pub pizza at the concession stand or enjoy a whole pizza conveniently located in the frozen pizza section of your local grocery store. Brew pub, lots of matzo pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
right? All right, period number 3. Andover, out of the gates. Here's Hargadine. Gets it low, feeds it through. Olsen with a save. Let's pop up, nice hold in there by LaFlamme. Nelson on the backhand, in front. Nice save. Back to the point, Ryan with a shot. Hits a skate. And goes wide. We're gonna get a penalty for roughing. I don't know who this is gonna be on. There were bodies flying everywhere. Hargadine knew exactly who it was. Wyatt heads right to the box. And the Skippers will go on the power play. With 13, who knows how many seconds left. Comes out, Nash. Finds Tuzagan. He dumps it in. Back to the capable hands of Colton Nash. Saucers it to Crowley. Crowley to his backhand. Crowley to Schultz. Schultz, a returner from that state championship team last year, as was Nash. I believe Tuzano was on that team. Quick shot and a goal from Schultz from Nash. And it's now 7-0. Pretty pass and a pretty shot there from Caleb Schultz. On the power play. We're going to get a goalie change. Crest says, I've seen enough. Doan gets it out to neutral. Chipping it back in is Baylor Peterson. That'll be a icing call on the Huskies with 12:08 to go in the game. Sauer clears it. Off the skate of Landborg into the zone. Steering it away is Olsen. This is Joseph. Joseph brings it in the near side, fakes a wrist shot. Now he runs out of real estate in the corner. Landborg takes it from him. Holding it in is Ossendorf. Sklatter feeds it through. Skippers poking at it. And they cover it up with 11:05 to go. I mentioned that there are two Sauer cousins. I'm in error. KZ Sauer from Wyzetta is also in the tournament. So we have 3 total Sauers. Stanley, KZ, and now I even said the other Sauer's name from Medina here a minute ago, but I forgotten his first name already. Took his headshot yesterday. Landon Sauer. for Edina. Sure, that's fun for their family to have all of them in the building. Schultz flips it through Crowley. Crowley spins. He's got this little spinorama to both sides of his game. Fun to watch. Leaning in. Here's Talbot, another kid fun to watch. He gets tripped up by Arden. Arden looks around. Hey, did they catch that? Yep, they did, Sam. You're going to the box. Huskies will get it. And they'll go on the power play with 9 something. Who knows how much time is on the clock. That was a line, 9:40 to 9:34. The clock just hesitates. It gets weirder and weirder here. Every year we get down here, the clock works less and less. It's our 6th year here in Rochester. 5th year, actually. Prior to that, we were in Moorhead for 6 years, and prior to that, Bloomington Ice Garden. The origins of the term Big Pumpkin come from the word big, Bloomington Ice Garden. We hosted it just 1 year there. Fun event, too. 16 PBAA teams. So many of those kids that were in that tournament are now playing college and pro hockey. So many of them. Pro, we mentioned Bobby Brink. He was in that event, playing for Chaska Chan at the time. They lost in the finals to Edina, who went undefeated that season. And if a team could go undefeated, that's the last team that has gone undefeated. If any team who could, you're looking at them right now. There are a lot of remnants of that Edina PBAA team in 2012 and 12 and 13. We're looking at them right now. There's a lot of the same tenets of those teams here on this Minnetonka team. And Andover will go to the box, even things out here. Tonka will be full strength once the puck is dropped. .734 to go. Knocks in the skates. Sauer tries to clear it out. Gets it out to neutral. Ostendorf plays it. Now Tuzenot with it. Tuzenot looking. Beats it up. Held in by Ostendorf, but eventually winning the battle is Laflamme. Schlatter wins that race. Schlatter will take it wide. Leans it in. Wrist shot. That one goes over the crossbar, past McCann. Logan McCann now in the game in relief of Crest. We're under 7 to go now. Next up, Chaska Chan and Woodbury. Arden, wrist shot, goes off the side of the net. Arden gets it again. Holds it, wrist shot, deflected by Ostendorf in front. Starkey tries to shovel it home, can't. This one on net, deflected, nice by Starkey. Wide open in front is Ostendorf. Just can't get his stick on it. Now Arden with a slap shot. That one goes off the side of the net. Huskies now full strength. Arden will bring it up. Bring it wide. And now Talbot clears it. Through the skates. Here comes Talbot, cut off by Arden, 5:36 to go. Joseph to Starkey. Joseph finds Schlatter. Schlatter dumps it in, hits the ref. You get a few points for that one, Mr. Schlatter. And rimming it around. Here's Knox. Knox pokes it through. Here's Nash. Nash. He'll take it wide. Colton Nash take it wide again. Feeds it through. And he gets dumped along the half wall. And now Schultz looks up, finds that Nash went down. Now Schultz will stick handle it through. Nash to Crowley. That hops Crowley and French's stick. And eventually ends up in the neutral zone where Joseph gets it and finds Nash. Nash dekes through. Nash from a pass from Crowley and a save by McCann. Puck came loose. Referee puts his hands up like, sorry, I missed that one. And the clock continues to wind down in running time here with 4:12 to go. Peterson pokes at it. Fed up in front. Now out. Here comes Nelson. Nelson with the flam. Nelson shot. Save. Oh, the flam just couldn't get a stick on it. And down goes a Husky. We'll get a penalty on Doan maybe with 3:32 to go for roughing. Back. Ryan's shot, save Olsen. Olsen gets it. Ryan. Download of Talbot. Talbot spins to his backhand, gets it to Ryan. Ryan at the point. Looks for Nelson. Now Nelson feeds it back door. Hargadine couldn't get it. Now Rose battles him. Hayden Rose. Novotny couldn't clear it, held in, nice play. Puck's loose in front, can the Huskies get one? They cannot get one, and we get a little bit of a battle in front. It's gonna get nasty. A little bit of frustration on both teams there. Rose has both his palms up like there's nothing I did, Mr. Referee. Now he's bowling, now he's got him up again, twice. No, he slams the door. And Rose is the only one who gets penalized there. Wow. Look, it takes two. Yeah, I'm looking over at Graham Olson's dad. He's going, that should have been 1 for 1. I'm like, yeah, I thought so too, but a good break for the Huskies. And Minnetonka is now 1 short. Back to the point. Shot on, goes just wide. 5-on-4. Hargadine, nice hands, shot, good long rebound, exactly what the doctor ordered. But it goes right on the stick of Schlatter. Here's Hargadine. Hargadine. Finds Peach. Peach back to Hargadine. 1 minute to go in the game. Flipping it back to the point. Ooh, that hops the stick of Ryan. Ryan will get it back to Nelson. 46 to go in the game. Hargadine will bring it up. Peach crosses the line. This one's shot on. Olsen grabs it. And he'll get a whistle with 31 seconds to go. This should be the final, yeah, this will be the final whistle The final play of the game. Clock keeps ticking. Now Brad Zinda puts another set out there. Will they even get the puck dropped at this point? They won't. They do get it dropped. That'll do it. Tonka will move on to the semifinals. Tonight, they'll play the winner of Chaska, Chan, and Woodbury, who will take to the ice here in just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Congratulations to the Skippers. Congratulations to Colton Nash for a beautiful 4-goal performance. He'll be in the semifinals again here at the Pumpkin for the 3rd year in a row.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with. A big part of the importance of hydration is hydrating before the race rather than during the race. So, the hydration before a long distance race in particular really starts the day before the race, probably those 24 to 36 hours before the race, to be completely hydrated